What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies for the map of the Giant, we have a ton of crazy Easter eggs to talk about, and this is one of these videos where I will cover a ton of insane stuff involving the Giant. This is a theory, although it's really insane. It's actually like a crazy concept for us to believe for the rest of the Giant and the characters and their state of minds, and basically how they will continue and progress through the rest of the Easter eggs. Something really cool one of my subscribers brought up to me last week was that within the air of the Giant, within the air of this whole sort of universe, keep in mind this is like the beginning of the universe for the Origins characters, so they're just sort of getting accustomed to zombies, they're just sort of understanding what's going on, they're being exposed to element 115. And if you guys didn't see my recent video, we talked about quotes that actually hinted towards the characters slowly progressing and turning into their World at War counterparts throughout, like when you get to higher rounds and throughout the rest of the Giant as you play. So when you get to higher rounds, you have Nikolai. He starts to mention, you know, like the vodka, like he did back in Black Ops 1, and then Dempsey starts to mention some other crazy stuff. And, you know, Nikolai again starts to mention all of his wives, and he's like a bloody killer of his wives and stuff, and all that stuff. And they slowly sort of go back to their old counterparts from World at War and, you know, Black Ops 1. Now, what's really interesting is that this is sort of the whole concept of what the whole sort of storyline for the Origins crew would be like. Basically, if you guys don't know, their main goal is to redo time and redo what the Black Ops 1 characters did, basically blowing up Earth from Moon, just destroying everyone, being evil, just brainwashed killers. That's what the Black Ops 1 characters did, and the Nazi crew of Richtofen, Dempsey, Nikolai, and Takeo, the Nazi crew. Now, the Origins crew, they basically want to redo that. Now, if you guys don't know that, the Origins Richtofen shot the actual Nazi Richtofen. That's because they want to redo time. They want to redo the evilness that was from the Black Ops 1 characters. Now, what's really interesting is that they're progressively turning into the Black Ops 1 characters, so it's like an endless cycle of, okay, this is going to happen again, then we have another universe, then we have another universe, and it's like, it's crazy to think that they're just going back to what it was before with the Black Ops 1 characters, and it's going to be really insane to see how this all progresses, because if they're going straight and they're being brainwashed by this 115 and they're just thinking just like their World at War counterparts from, you know, Black Ops 1 and World at War and stuff, these Origins characters are basically screwed. They're turning back into the things that they really don't want to be. They're not going to be able to redo time, and they're not going to be able to end the evil that Richtofen did in the end by blowing up Earth on Moon. This is going to be insane. The whole storyline is going to play out so just epically. It's going to be crazy. I'll have a ton of more stuff to actually update you guys on this theory, and a ton of other quotes. I actually have another quote video later today and the rest of the week, really, about a ton of stuff for the Giant. It's insane, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with the Giant, and it's going to be just absolutely insane to see it all play out. So, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. Tell me guys what you think about this, and it's just really cool. I'll have actual quotes later today regarding some other stuff with Richtofen and everything, but it's just crazy to think that this is actually a reality. Like, all of this stuff might actually happen based on the stuff in the Giant. It's gonna be insane. Just get ready, guys. Just be sure to subscribe, like the video if you haven't. If you don't really want to, that's okay, I guess. But you know, just hopefully you enjoyed. As long as you enjoyed, that's what matters here. Get it? That's what matters here. Okay, and I'll see you guys later.